All right, guys, so we finally made it. I'm here at the collector's home for the biggest collection purchase of my life. I am so excited to show you guys what's on the other side of this door. Let me tell you, it's pretty cold out here, so let's go inside and check it out. All right, guys, so I'm so excited to share with you guys that the big collection, the set that I just acquired, is a 1952 Topps complete master set. Yes, the master set. All 491 cards, including all of the different red backs, the black backs, the variations, the error cards, the mantle. It's all here in a 52 Topps master set. And what you guys are looking at right here is the first series of that master set. All PSA graded with an average grade coming in at almost a PSA 6. It is just absolutely stunning to look at with all of this right here on the table. Now, a lot of people probably won't understand the initial concept of what the master set is, so I want to take time to explain it because even myself, when I was first approached about this opportunity, needed a refresher. So in 1952 Topps, there are two different back color variations, and this is because in 1952, Topps would create their first ever full complete set. Now, there were two different manufacturers that Topps used to produce baseball cards. And the manufacturer had the red back, did not share that with Topps that they were using red ink as the back. Therefore, there are two different variations of the first 100 or the first 80 cards in the set. So there's a total of 160 cards from the first series that are gonna have two different backs. But what this caused was a huge rarity in some of the different backs. And two of the biggest variations of the 52 Topps first series is the Johnny Sane cards as well as the Joe Page cards. But what happened was with the Johnny Sane and the Joe Page backs, and I can kind of hold them, you'll see the different variations of the red and the black here, but they actually mismatched the backs of the cards. So Joe Page's bio on the back of the card was actually on the back of Johnny Sane's and vice versa. So in a master set, all three of these variations are included. And that is right here in the first series. It's really crazy to get to see this, and there's so many cool stories and tidbits about this set that I'm gonna get to share with you guys. But this is series number 1 of 6 series that were produced by Topps in the 52 Topps set. This is pretty crazy to take a look at in terms of just having it all out on the table and all the Hall of Famers. What you guys are looking at behind me on the table here is a lot of the cards that were in series 2 and 3 of the 1952 Topps set. A couple of notable cards from this stretch of cards include Billy Martin's rookie card, the Yogi Berra card that's in this set as a PSA 6, which looks absolutely phenomenal, and the Frank House Yellow Tiger variation. Now, in the 52 Topps Master set, there are actually two different cards of Frank House. You have his regular Frank House card and the Yellow Tiger. The Yellow Tiger is one of the more recent additions to the PSA set registry for the Master set, and as you guys can see here, it looks a little bit different than the actual Tigers logo that's in the regular Frank House card. So a really neat addition, and again, really hard to find some of these rare error cards and variations from the 52 Topps Master set. One of the most amazing finds of the 1952 Topps Master set here is the specific Frank Campo's Black Star on back variation. This is in a PSA 7.5 grade, and it is one of the highest known examples ever graded at PSA. In fact, there are only 2 PSA 7.5s and 6 PSA 8s, meaning this could be one of the last times to be able for a collector to get their hands on an upgrade card, because if I had to guess, the majority of these cards are going to stay buried in long-term PSA set registry collectors' collections. So to find a 7.5 Frank Campos card, it's amazing. It's pretty interesting to see because at face value, the regular Frank Campos and the Black Star on back variations look identical on the front. It's actually the backs of the cards where you notice the difference. The Black Star on back literally has a black star on the right-hand side of the back, designating it as one of the most rare and sought-after cards of a 52 Topps Master set. The most important part of any 1952 Topps set are the high numbers. The high number set consists of 97 cards that were produced later on in the calendar year. This, unfortunately, made kids not really that interested because they were already on to football season. So believe it or not, they couldn't even sell these cards in the store. As the story goes, many, if not hundreds of thousands of these cards were actually dumped into the Hudson River, which is part of the reason why they are so scarce today. If you were to go to look into the PSA Pop Report and look at any of the high numbers from a 52 top set, you will notice that the total amount that are graded in the PSA population report are very low. And that's a huge contributing factor as to why, which is a shame because so many iconic Hall of Famers and cards like the 52 Topps Mantle come from the high number set. Right next to Mickey Mantle, you have the Jackie Robinson card. You have rookie cards of Ed Matthews, who is the bookend part of the 1952 Topps set, making the condition of this card extremely difficult to find. Additionally, guys, check this out. It is in a PSA 6 grade. A lot of people talk about the bookend cards of Andy Pafko and Eddie Matthews being two of the hardest cards to get in high grade because when kids would collect the cards and put them in numerical order, they would wrap rubber bands around them. That would make the condition in the corners of these cards soft and very difficult to find in this mid-grade. So the fact that this collector was able to curate a collection of all cards, like I said, mostly averaging PSA 6, some 7s. There's even a PSA 8 right down here. There's a PSA 8 I have of Frank Crosetti, who was a baseball coach for the New York Yankees. He actually formerly played with Babe Ruth. He was a shortstop back in the day. But to have a PSA 8 just hanging here and one of the high numbers, again, this is not just your run-of-the-mill 52 top set or even your 52 Topps master set. This is an unbelievable find. And like I'm talking about it, it's the find of a lifetime. All in all, this experience has been absolutely incredible, and I hope you guys have enjoyed getting to see and learn more about the 1952 Topps Master Set. Now, I'm going to be sharing more content about how this deal came to be, the find, the cards in it, and all the stories that come with it. And I would love it if you guys would follow along for the journey. So if you could, please follow, like, and subscribe on all my channels across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, as well as subscribe to the newsletter, where I will be sharing the story on how this deal came to be with the curator of this collection. It's definitely still hitting me in waves in terms of the fact that I am the owner of a 52 Topps master set, and I'm really excited to be able to get to share this out with the Bonkers Cards community, and I'm gonna be sharing exactly how I'm planning on selling it in the days ahead. So I'm really excited about it, and I appreciate everybody that supported me to get me to a point that we're gonna be able to have a 52 Topps master set out there. So I'm really excited about it, and let's do this, guys.